Hey, what's up, everybody? Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV, powered by stagefront.vip, being joined with John Ryder, who's going to take on Jaime Munguia coming up in a few short days in Arizona, January 27th on DAZN. John, good to see you again. It's been a while since I had a chance to speak to you since that fight in Mexico. You're gearing up to, I think, a fight that can go multiple ways, but I don't think it's going to be a boring fight, just given your guys' styles. Are you expecting that type of fight? Or is there a party that says, no, I don't want to have that type of fight?
It's great to see you in person.
Yeah.
We're normally over Zoom, so it's great to be in person. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. We've got to dig deep and go for it, then we will. We don't want too many hard battles in our career, but I've not had too many yet. So Canelo being the first, I'm willing to go there again.
I'm looking at the nose. It looks good.
It feels all right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, who knows? I've been getting whacked on it enough, but mainly from my kids. But yeah, no, it feels good. Feels strong, so yeah, I hope it remains the same.
Now, when we look at the Munguia fight, to you, what's the key? Is it having a tight defense and not get caught with the shots that he throws, because he does have power, or is it something where you kind of want to push him back and you feel like I have to push him back to kind of avoid that situation, the toe-to-toe type situations?
Yeah, I think we've got to mix it up. I think he's a big volume puncher. I think we've got to get in there and bring him in and push him back, make him feel uncomfortable. But be interesting to see the tactics he takes now, training with Freddie, and if he's changed up at all.
Do you think he can change it up, like given the amount of time, or are you like of the thought like a dog can't change, an old dog can't change his tricks?
Yeah, I mean he's not so old, is he? And I'm sure Freddie will be trying to implement new things. He might resort back to his old self, but I mean, if you're going to do that, then what's the point in changing trainer?
And they always say, like, when a fighter is in danger or they get hurt with something, they always resort back to what they know. Yeah. Do you feel that happens?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And I think it takes time. I've switched trainers myself over a period of time, and you do need 3 or 4 fights to adjust a year or so, I feel. Other people are different, a bit more quicker developed, but I think we'll see Jan 27th what he's got now.
How psyched up are you for this fight?
I'm buzzing. I mean, obviously, 2023 was a great year for me. I didn't win the fight, but I kind of won the night. I won the hearts of a lot of fans, and listen, it's about taking the right fight for me now after that. So I think this is the right fight. I think Jaime Munguia is another undefeated name, a big name in the States, and a big opportunity for me. It's like a shot at redemption. If I want to carry on in boxing and have these big nights, I've got to go in there and do a job on Jaime Munguia.
Why do you feel it's the right fight for you at this point?
I could have made a comeback fight on 5 o'clock in London on an undercard somewhere, but I didn't. I wanted to continue operating at the level I've been operating at. Big name fighters, big shows, and I feel like that's what I deserve in my career.
You know, Jaime Munguia last fight against Sergey Derevyanchenko, it was an extremely close fight up until the 12th round, where he scored a clutch knockdown that ultimately won him the fight. When you look at that fight, how vulnerable does Munguia look to you, and what can you take from that fight and make it work for you so that you win?
Not so much vulnerable. I think we're discrediting Derevyanchenko there if we're saying vulnerable. I mean, Derevyanchenko's a good fighter. He's pushed the best to the limits. And I think the good thing we see from that card is that the scorecards are fair. And that's all we can hope for going into a fight like this on away soil. So I just hope that the judges are fair and could be judged fairly.
Why do you win?
The heart, the desire, the will to win, and to keep operating at this level. Like I said, I want to go out at the top, and I want to get my rematch with Canelo.
Even after what happened in Mexico and all that, you still confident if you do have a rematch, you beat him this time?
Yeah, I'd love to. I think I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot being in there with him. And I think if I could have had my chance again, and obviously the nose not breaking, it could have been a hell of a different fight.
I know they're wrapping me up. This will be the last question for you, John. Regardless of what happens, how do you see these next few years for you? And do you see a move down or a move up for you at all?
No, I think just I'm firmly set at 168. No chance of a move down. I'd have to do one leg. And 175, the guy's just too big for me, I think.
Right, yeah. We saw like Callum and Ryder, Better Biev. They're big.
If Better Biev's too big for Callum, then he's definitely too big for me, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right. Hey, John, man, as always, good chatting. Good to see you. Appreciate it. January 27th, this man taking on Mr. Jaime Munguia in a fight that I think could be fight of the year, or potentially. Good speaking with John as always. Thank you.
And I'll tell you when else know the league.
John Ryder with the record of 32 wins, 6 losses, 18 wins, 5 knockouts. Ryder with a 79% knockout percent. Actually, Ryder 56% knockout percent. Ryder currently ranked number 8 by the WGC, 8 by the WPO, 10 by the WPO, 5 by the Ring Magazine, 16 pounds position.
Number one in the UK.
Oh, you're number 1 in the UK?
Yeah, apparently.
Alan's number 1 in the UK? Alright, well, take it. You tell me, I'm not going to argue. After boxing, limited tickets are available at ticketmaster.com. You'll be able to see that live on the show.
Alright, can you guys like face this way? So we
Get it face off between the two.
Oh, yeah.
So you want to face them up?
Yeah.
Mexico, the UK, you'll see them next Saturday.
Let's get a shot, guys. Come on. Please stay lower.
Alright, can you guys move so that way they can get a shot behind you? Thanks.
That has been ruled for a couple of years. We're finally going to see it at 168 pounds.
Alright.
Yeah.
Good job. Thank you. Alright, can't see you. Alright, see if you guys can do a group photo facing this way. Yeah. So, not face off, just photo. Just a photo. Look straight here.
Thanks to all members of the media that are surrounding the gym. Beautiful gym, by the way. The ring logo. Ready to run to the 10. Take it.
Look here, look here. Alright, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Turn around. Alright.
Thanks everybody watching for the YouTube stream.
Alright, look straight here. Turn a little bit. Good job. Okay, good job. Thank you. Okay.
Aguanta rapidito.
So we got Jaime Munguia showing up.
Canelo punch hard. I mean, so got Kamitsky. I've obviously seen him years ago. He was a bit of a Brit basher. He'd upset a few people in Britain, and he could really whack. We caught me with a head clash early on, which done my eye. But it was just, I knew from there it was a tough fight. Probably the cut eye got me that victory because I planned on taking it to him a bit, but I had to box more on the back foot, and I think that secured the victory for me, being sensible.
You mentioned those two upsets. Obviously, you know, you upset against Zach Parker. Obviously, Daniel Jacobs as well. He had a great matchup against Canelo. What do you need to do on fight night against Munguia to pull off that upset once again?
Just more of the same. Good performance, get the win, and just push my career on to bigger and better things now.
Munguia has a new trainer. Do you think that's an advantage for you, knowing that, you know, they're going straight to you instead of taking like a, you know, warm-up fight in between?
I think the same as me. We want to continue operating the level we've been operating at. We can't be wasting time, me especially. But yeah, what's he going to do different now? Freddie is to be seen. So that's what we're looking forward to come Saturday night.
He's 42-0. What is it that you bring to the table that you're going to give him that first defeat?
I think I bring something different. I've been in these tough, hard fights before myself. I don't know if he's been to the depths that I've had to go to. He's very much come up on the A side of the cards. I've come up on the B side, so I'm going in there to make an upset.
You're in a lot of respect, you know, from the Mexican people, fighting with a broken nose, going 12 rounds toe-to-toe in a small ring against Canelo. What do you say to those Mexicans who support John Ryder?
Thank you for the support. I appreciate you guys. Gracias. Thank you. It kind of went how I said it would. I'd enter the booze and leave the cheers. I would like to come away the winner with the straps and that crown they made, but it didn't work out that way. But I kind of somewhat come away a winner. Done my career the world of good in an aspect where I'm still in line for big fights, and that's why I'm here.
Lastly,
in Arizona? Have you fought in Arizona one more time before?
No, never in Arizona.
Do you think the weather condition is going to be an effect?
a ring's a ring. I think here in LA or Miami, Guadalajara, Arizona, we're indoors. It's not outdoors, so I think we should be good.
I know you're in camp now, but did you get to enjoy any of that Mexican food in Guadalajara?
I was in Cancun for 4 days after, so I got a bit, and I'm a big lover of Mexican food. Yeah.
Are you more like a taco guy, burrito, or tortas, enchiladas?
I do like a taco. Yeah, I do try and get to a few taco joints back home in the UK.
Wait. There's taco joints in the UK?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's a place called Oaxaca.
There's a Oaxaca taco spot in the UK.
Yeah, in the UK. Yeah. It's probably not as authentic as you lot would like. Might be watered down a bit.
It don't matter. We'll take it.
Yeah,
we'll take it.
Yeah, it's a nice spot to go to. Get my taco fix.
Did you get your taco fix? That's a good question, Fetal Box. Right there. You get it, right? So there's taco fix in the UK.
In the UK, yeah.
There's salsa there?
Yeah, there's salsa, yeah.
Green or red?
There is a bit of green as well, yeah. I don't go near the green though, that's actually come with a warning.
Let's say you get the win January 27th. What do you have planned for the rest of the year?
I'm looking to make this one of my busiest years yet. A win January 27th, fight in the summertime, and then keep winning, and a big fight in the winter time. Be busy, be active, and keep my career going.
Most definitely. If you were to pick one person, who would you say would be the biggest fight for you to make this year?
Definitely the Canelo rematch, I think. Yeah, big fights go there again. Maybe get him to the UK or Vegas. Biggest and best fight possible for me.
And if you got that rematch with Canelo, what would you do differently this time?
Win.
Okay.
Win, yeah, that'd be the plan, to win this time.
It's a good plan.
Yeah.
That's a great plan.
Not to get my nose broken, and to go in there, put on a show, and take his belts.
Most definitely. Best of luck.
Thank you.
John, were you surprised when you walked into that ring to see how small that ring was?
I was, yeah. I think probably about this size, wasn't it? Or maybe smaller.
It looked tiny. It looked tiny. Yeah. I know it was a big arena.
18 foot. I think, it was small, yeah. I think when everyone's in it, it's small, but then when everyone gets at it, just you and him, it was still small. So it is what it is. We take it for what it is, but a great experience nevertheless.
Lastly, John, for me, obviously the heavyweight division is a lot of talk about. We have Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury. How would you break that weight class? Who do you think is the best fighter right now?
It's a great fight. Obviously, Tyson Fury is not put a foot wrong yet. We're going for the undisputed against Usyk, and hopefully we can see Fury come away with there. But I mean, a good win for Anthony Joshua against Ngannou, then surely that puts him right in line for a shot back at the winner.
What's your favorite post-fight meal?
Post-fight meal? I do love a steak. Nice big steak.
Do you make it yourself, or you go somewhere?
My partner, she's a great cook. She makes great steak. Or we hit a steak restaurant back home. Yeah. I love Mexican food. Yeah. What kind of food? I'm very much a fan of the tacos. A lot of love for tacos.
Who do you see winning, Fury or Usyk, on February 17th?
I see Fury winning. Fury's got unbelievable skills. I've been lucky enough to share a ring with him up close, and the guy knows his way around the ring superbly. Not to take anything away from Usyk, but I think the time is right for Fury. I think he will take this seriously. I think with the Ngannou fight, I think he gives half the ball. But I think he now knows that he's got to be fully focused and fully committed to the cause and to come away as the undisputed.
Most definitely. Thank you so much for your time.
John?